Hey everyone, welcome back. This is chapter 16, Tiago, his book Personal Effectiveness. And again, we are doing a chapter by chapter review. Now we're getting into the meat, the really meaty part as far as I'm concerned, as far as this book went. Chapter 16, Setting the Right Goals. Goals are so important for any achiever in the world. Top-level athletes, successful business people, and achievers in all fields all set goals. Setting goals gives you long-term vision and short-term motivation. It focuses your acquisition of knowledge and helps you to organize your time and your resources so that you can make the very most of your life. Think about that for just a second before we move on, because there's a lot of meat into this one. So this video might be a little longer than the rest, but this one, especially when it's talking about the athletes. For those who watch the Olympics, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Those who are in the Olympics didn't just get up one morning, go out and jog around a block, and then become one of the runners. They didn't just get up one morning and go swimming across the pool, ready to do the swimming that's in the Olympics. They had a goal. They had to discipline themselves to reach that goal. And those of us that are in business for ourselves, we need to do the same thing. And that's what the meat of this chapter is going to be about. Now, don't get confused on the differences between a goal, a vision, and a plan. The vision is where everything is thought of. So your vision is your dream, your goal, your desire. It is what you see yourself doing. Switching to the goal, these are the steps you are setting in order to reach your end. So you have your goal, you have the vision, you see where it is that you want to be, which then turns it into a goal of something that you obviously want to accomplish. By not having a goal, you could very easily get lost, lose track of what you're doing, lose motivation, and other bad things. These plans are almost as important as goals because they are the steps you are taking there. Even if someone has the same goal as you, it is the plan that will separate you. So think about that for just a second. Okay? You have your vision. You see yourself doing something. You turn that vision into a goal. It's suddenly written on your heart. It's actually something you totally want to reach. Then once you have that, you need to make a plan to get there. Most people who are in business for themselves, the plan, the goal, the vision is to make money, to pay for the bills, get everything accomplished so that you can retire and enjoy the good life. And that could be anything. Yours could be traveling, somebody else's could be having nice cars, somebody else's could be building the mansion on their 100, 200, 300 acres, whatever. Again, everybody's goals are going to be different, and also the plans to get there. Mainly because we're all in different stages in our life. Now, I've gone through different business trainings, I've read some different books, I've watched different videos, I've had great leadership, especially here lately, with the team that I'm on. And with all that, obviously my plan's going to be a little different than, say, a 12-year-old, a 15-year-old, a early 20s, someone who hasn't had the experiences and the teachings that I've had. So don't compare yourself is what I'm driving at. Don't compare yourself at someone else, because their level of where they're starting and your level of where you're starting, there's going to be a difference, even though the goal is the same. Always learn to compare apples to apples and oranges to oranges. Do not compare the apples to the oranges. Going back to goals, having a good planned goal is very important since it is what you will be focusing on. Now, I don't know about anybody else, but the biggest problems that I had when I first got started in my own business was the goal setting. I was, as was put to me one day, the overachiever. I didn't have the reachable goals. Hopefully these things here that we'll be covering next will help you to get through that so you won't have the same struggles that I had. When writing a goal, here are the main elements it should have. 1. The goals are motivating forces. 2. Be in the habit to write goals down, not just keeping them in your brain. Number 3, they must be your own goals. Number 4, make sure they are effective and lead somewhere. Number 5, goals must be positive. Number 6, goals must be measurable and specific. Number 7, the goal has to be clear. Number 8, the goal has to be realistic. Number 9, the goal includes the reward of the goal. Number 10, the goal should always be up for changes. Number 11, the goal, you need to have to add your own value to it. Number 12, most importantly, it must have a deadline. So your goals need to have motivating forces. For me, I am thoroughly enjoying making these videos. I never in my entire life thought that I would enjoy being on camera and speaking of things, encouraging you, inspiring you, motivating you. If you would have told me 5 years ago I was doing this, I would have said you were nuts. Being in the habit of writing your goals down, something visual for you to look at. Keep it in your purse, keep it in your wallet. When you're sitting there waiting for an appointment, bring it out, read over it. Continue to encourage and inspire and motivate yourself that way. Again, they must be your own goals. Don't be trying to reach someone else's goals for them. They have their goals, they need to reach them for yourself, their self, and you have your goals that you need to reach for you. Goals must be positive. If it's going to encourage you, motivate you, and inspire you, it definitely wants to be in the positive manner. The goals must be clear, measurable, and specific. Case in point, I'm going to work from this time to this time. I'm going to make this many videos a day. I'm going to read this much in a day, be it a chapter of a book, so many minutes, whatever. Specifics, measurables, something that you can acknowledge that you've finished and is moving you towards your goal. Also include a reward for yourself. So if you're struggling and don't feel that you're a real big reader, when you finish reading a book, I don't know, take yourself out for a huge ice cream of some kind or a huge dessert, or go to your favorite restaurant that you don't get to go to very often. Whatever the case may be, give yourself a reward for reaching that goal. But always have room for changes. You need to be able to understand that as you're going along and things mature and change, as you grow in a more positive manner, you'll probably be able to skip a few things here and there, because you may have already learned that back a little while ago. It must have your own value, because obviously it is your own goal. And most importantly, having a deadline. Let's face it, we don't want it to drag on forever, because then it becomes an unattainable goal. So just think on those, ponder on those. Pause the video, read those, make a note as you're going through, and kind of use this as your outline. Please, that's what it's here for. Again, it's here to help you, motivate you, encourage you, and inspire you. Your goals that you have can be about anything you want. School grades, job projects, etc. But as long as you get into the habit of making your own goals and keeping them, you will grow as a person and become more successful. Every step you take, everything you do, reading, every chapter you read, as a matter of fact, every paragraph you read, every video you watch, every seminar you attend, there is something you are going to learn from it, which is going to help you to grow as a person, and in turn become more and more and more successful. Again, I'm running out of time. I did state it was going to be a little longer on this video, but again, we are here to encourage you, inspire you, motivate you to reach your goals, dreams, and desires, and remember, they are yours. I hope you're enjoying the book review. Please leave your thoughts and comments below, and look forward to hearing from you guys soon. And as well, looking forward to sharing the next chapter with you. God bless, and have a great day.